How you doing today? Good. People always ask me, how's my life? We're all here to tell you all the time, it's great. I lived by myself for 10 years in my own duplex. I went to work every day, all day, but I came home to an empty house. I fixed my dinner alone, watched TV alone, watched TV alone. I walked to church on Sundays alone. Then I did it all again next week. It got really old. Then Christi came along.
We met each other at the National Down Syndrome Congress Convention in Minneapolis in 2004. Austin was in my hip-hop bookshop. That's where our eyes lit up, and we first fell in love. After the conference, we talked on the phone all the time. And then we traveled to visit each other because I lived in California and Austin lived far away in Texas. We spent years getting to know each other well.
We had to convince our parents that we really wanted to be together forever. Finally, our parents could see how much we love each other and decided to help us figure out how the marriage happened. It took a lot of planning, and I don't mean planning for the wedding. I mean planning to get ready for being married. We planned to have our marriage last forever. Now, we are together with a blessing on our faith. God is important in our marriage. We reach to grow up in different churches. So, we go to both churches each Sunday. Yes, we spend a lot of time churches on Sundays.
We also had to decide where we would live, where we would walk, who would help us, how we would pay our bills, and all sorts of other stuff. That's a lot to think about. We needed our parents to help us to make these plans, and they helped us a lot. And our parents still pray for us a lot.
People who have Down syndrome are always learning new things. I have learned since we were married that I must pay my bills on time. One time, I came home and the power was turned off. No lights. I knew that stack of mail on my desk was important. I just didn't know how. Important, and most important, I have learned that Christi is always right.
Cooking is not always easy. One time, I almost blew up our kitchen when I overfilled the coffee pot and water flowed down inside the oven that was cooking our dinner. Lots of flames. It happened again, twice, because I reset the circuit breaker, and that pretty much destroyed the oven. But our meatloaf was okay. Yes, I have learned a lot since becoming a homemaker. Bleach in a washing machine was not good for Austin's black shirt. And when you put the wrong soap in the dishwasher, my goodness, it makes a lot of bubbles, but the floor got very clean.
Sometimes marriage can be hard, even about little things like what to eat in a restaurant or each movie to see. Sometimes Christi and I don't agree right away. We have learned to give, take. For example, we both love to go to the movies. A few months ago, we didn't agree on which movie to go see. I wanted to see Aquaman. Christi watched to see Mary Poppins Returns. I'm sorry. We talked about it, and finally Christi agreed to see Aquaman. Next time, we saw Mary Poppins Returns.
When you live with someone, you also have to share the work. We are still learning to compromise, not to be selfish, to be patient with each other, to forgive each other. We've been married for 9 years, well, almost 10. We are blessed to have found each other at that convention. We are blessed with happy lives. But a few years ago, the American College of OBGYNs has decided that every pregnant mother should have a test to see if her unborn baby has Down syndrome like us. Almost all mothers who have learned that their baby has Down syndrome, they don't give that baby a chance. They think we are a tragedy that they don't want to face. When you hear about that, this is what I want you to remember about us. We may not be as smart as some people, but being smart isn't always what makes people happy. Loving and being loved is what makes people happy. And we are smart enough to vow before God to be husband and wife forever.
Okay.